Okay, very good morning. We are going to discuss the second unit topic. Name is called physio psychological measurement for testing and sensory response. So now that psychophysiological measurement for testing and sensory responses, and we can say that so we are going to measure the we are going to test the psychometric related to the human being, and also we are going to measure the response, sensory response of a psychometric one related with the psychological changes in the human body. So here we can say that here it is a sensory system instrumentation refer to the application of engineering techniques and analysis using the sensory system which is a part of the peripheral nervous system to design a device that can be used to detect the measurement and monitoring of physiological signals. So this is one we have learning that one. So after that we are going to learn about the instrumentation for sensory measurements and so what is the role of these instrumentation for sensory measurement. Usually we can say that is have been used in behavioral studies. Suppose how the person is behaving, so we can easily measure with the help of these sensory measurement. So we know that you are seeing here the patient is sitting there and they are taking a EMG signal. This has been observed by the myogram, that is electromyogram, that is called EMG signal. This has been observed by the trainer. So during the each physical activities or some kind of task given to the patient, the EMG signal amplitude and its time period will be varied. With the help of that one, the trainer he will change some method in order to improve the muscles activity. So he is reading his muscles activity through EMG. Okay, this is we can say that physiological measurement, and also we can tell about is a psychometric measurement. So this is for a testing and a sensory response. Here not only for study of behavior in human. So here we can say that the behavior of animals and human being is controlled by the central nervous system. Their study on the nervous system is called neurology. The behaviors of organism is studied within the various field of psychology. Here the experimental psychologist study the behavior of animals and human being by observing them in the experimental situations. So I have given one example on the slide. Here a study in which physical stimuli are preserved by a human being is called psychophysics. So here the interaction between the environmental stimuli and the behavioral function of the human body is studied in the field of psychophysiology. And we can say that what we can means here it's psychophysiology. It is we can initially it is a well-being of an individual and a society, how is behavior, that we can observe it. So example, the audiologist determines deficiency in hearing level. The speech pathologist treats the disorder of speech, and ophthalmologists are specialized in order to disorder of eyes. On the other hands, we can say the optometrics prescribe the eyeglasses according to the eyesight's defect. Similarly, one of the way to the study of behavioral as to measure the electrical signal of brain and nervous system also we can measure it. Here the voltage records in the EEGs are a result of a process that occurs in the brain. We can easily observe it. It is very difficult to obtain the signals related to the particular function in the brain. So that is a psychological information we can obtain from the EEG signal. Another we can say that we can say that these what is the physiological measurement, what way it will help us to us. So autonomic nervous system which controls many body functions like blood pressure, heart rate, perspiration and salivation. So these are all which have been controlled by the automatic nervous system. The automatic nervous system cannot be controlled but will be influenced by the external stimuli. Suppose when we give some kind of exercise or some sudden stimuli when we give, these one parameter, the blood pressure parameter vary, heart rate and perspiration and salivation will be varied according to the external stimuli, and motion of a persons also will be varied according to these external stimuli. So these one on recording this body function, one can get insight into the emotional changes that cannot be measured directly but can be estimated from these recordings. So these recordings provides a waveform. With the help of this waveform we can easily measure the physio-psychological parameters. So one of the practical application of this principle is a polygraph. Okay, one we can say the polygraph. So this polygraph, it is a device for recording the several body functions simultaneously that may be changes when the what is that is some question when we ask the interrogation, they will call it as integration, so that they will have to give the answer for what question we are asking, which causes the anxiety in the persons. So this is mainly used as a lie detector. So this is, you are seeing that example for a physio-psychological, that is that we can say that what we can means the psychophysiological measurement example is this polygraph method, that is called lie detector. So what is the function of the lie detector? It is used to recording the pulse, blood pressure, respiratory rate, sweating, that is skin resistance, EEG signal, heart rate, plethysmography for breathing mechanism, body temperature. So these are all at a time it will record because with the help of polygraph. These polygraph it will bring the waveform for each and every question have been integrated by the investigator. So whether they are saying true or lie, whether they are having the stress behavior or how they are reacting on the questions, they can easily observe the amplitude and time period variation in the waveform have been obtained from the device that's called what we can call EEG device, ECG device. EMG device and EOG device and body temperature device, so that it will tell easily about their performance. So each and every organs how they are responding. So the EEG, EMG and EOGs simultaneously through the multiple channels have been given. By that way they are observing the waveform. Here the polygraph is also called as a lie detector. Here, as it is sometime used to detect the person whether he is lying or not. Here the principle behind is that fright causes sweating, which maybe reduces the skin responses, increases the heart rate and increases the blood pressure. Suppose the person who is lying, so here that means the skin resistance response reduces, and which increase the human heart rate, and also which increase the blood pressure. So this is they are taking an evidence for a judicial system, and it has not yet to be accepted so far, because they can change it by some other manner. That's why the polygraph is a foolproof system they are telling by the judicial people. Next we are going for an instrument for testing motor response. So we will see that what is the instrument for testing motor response. The response of skeletal muscles or simply motor response or under voluntary control, but it requires a learning phase for a proper functionals with the coordination of adjacent muscles. There have been many devices are available in market, and in the market to measure the motor response and to the study of influence of factor like fatigue, stress, and for a drug taken by the human. So these devices used to test for the following one, that is what we can say means a manual dexterity test instrument, that is which consists of small object to assembled by the patients. The time required to assemble to object is increases the of motor response. Another instrument called standiness tester, that is a standiness tester which is consist of a metal stylus, and as to move through the narrow channel of different shapes without touching the adjacent wall. For every contact of what we can say means stylus with a wall instrument counters, the counter reading is a measurement of motor response. The third method of measuring motor response is a light spot moves with adjustable speed and adjustable shape pattern circulate, that is called circular and rectangular and a star shaped one. The patient has to track the spot with the photosensitive probe. Here an indicator and a tuner measures the proceeding of duration on which patient is on a targeting during a certain test interval. Similarly, the performance of certain muscles of muscle group can be monitored and measured with the help of dynamics, which measures the force exerted by the patient. Next, we are going to go for instrumentation for sensory measurement. So here instrumentation for we can say that sensory measurement and also we can, it is used for analyzing the human behavior. Here the human response provides the information required by the person to orient himself in the desired manner. There are many methods and instruments are available to measure the performance of sense organs. No sophisticated equipment is required for some of these sensory measurement. The ability of sensing temperature can be measured by having the different objects at the different temperature, or water bath at a different temperature. The touch perception can be measured by the stimulating the skin with bristles of ours air. The complex devices are required to measure the optical perception. For example, ability of person to the view a spot with respect to the variable brightness and size of the spot, as well as the background of the brightness. A special device to study the visual perception is a tastoscope, that is used to read the visual perception level. In this case, two objects are given here alternately with adjustable time intervals. This can achieved by the illuminating a object one at the same time by a mechanical shutter. The ability of the person to recognize the object and the time duration for switching between the objects are measured of a perception of eye here. And here the numerical for experimental analysis, behavior experiment analysis, the numerical data required to describe and analyze the behavior accurately, especially for a mathematical analysis. Numerical data is required. Many basic behavior experiments are conducted with the animal like rats, pigeon and monkey as a subject. These basic behavioral experiments are conducted in the skin boxes, that is called soundproof enclosure box, in which animals are isolated from the external environment. The behavior expressed by a subject to interact with and to modify an environmental is called instrumental or operant behavior. The instrumental behavior that is positively reinforced tend to occurs more frequently in the future, whereas a behavior that is negatively reinforced decreases as a frequency. In case of animal experimental study, the positive reinforces is usually done in the form of found given in an animal. The negative reinforcement is in the form of a harmless but painful electric shock through the floor of cage. On selecting the suitable reinforcement, the behavior of animal can be studied. In this case, the skimmer box should be equipped with the response bad and stimulates light. A response of animals for a given stimuli will given a pressure on the responses bar. The pressure on the bar will be sensed electronically and can be stored or can be plotted on the recorder. The result obtaining on the experimental can be extrapolated to the human behavior. Some of the human behavior can be explained as have been reinforced by the social environment. Now we are going to see the biofeedback instrumentation. So how it is using in engineering. So in engineering, the feedback signal is used to control the process. The output of the system is measured and compared with the reference signal based on the differences. The necessary action is taken to bring the output system very close to reference mode. This type of system is called a feedback system. If this concept is applied to the biological process within the body, is called a biological feedback, or we can call it as a biofeedback. Many physiological processes have been evaluated for possible control through the biofeedback methods. The biological process can be controlled by a biofeedback methods that are EEG signal, EMG signal, heart rate and blood pressure. It is observed that the alpha waves of brain could be influenced by the biofeedback method. It has also been observed that alpha waves are more prevalent when a person is meditating or being with a closed eye. The heart rate and blood pressure can be controlled to a certain degree of a biofeedback method. The biofeedback instruments includes a transducer and amplifier to measure the variable to be controlled. The magnitude of a measured variable is converted into the suitable visual or audio signals and then is presented to the person as a feedback. Biofeedbacks has been defined as a purest form of self-control. Here the success of biofeedback depends on how the data is interpreted and also depend on the training of a person. So thank you very much for listening patiently. You are listening. Now you have learned about the psychophysiological testing and sensory response. We'll see you next.